What's up, party members? Justin Party 8 here. Welcome back for more Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we finished Space Junk Galaxy from now on. Got the secret mission. Briefly went through Rolling Green Galaxy, but because of corruption, I had to skip a little bit. And we started Battlerock Galaxy, my favorite level in the game. In this episode, going to continue Battlerock Galaxy. Now we're going to go to a mission that I found actually kind of surprising in this remake. Top Maniac and the Top Man Tribe. It is not the exact same mission as it once was back in the Wii version. Because as we all know, Top Maniac was probably one of the saddest bosses in the Wii version, the original version. But they actually changed it a little bit in this. I'm going to show you once we get to the boss, but now let's... These are rocky wrenches. They'll try to throw wrenches at you. These guys are an absolute joke in the float. That was not supposed to happen. There we go. They're an absolute joke of an enemy in this game. So yeah, you don't see them that much in this game compared to other mole enemies later on. I think Mighty Mole. Yeah, those are what they're called. Yeah, I know my Mario enemy names. Even the classic Mario enemy names. I just don't know if they actually are my ally. We'll see them. Let's just say it like that. Anyway, these are the top men. These can only be harmed. No doubt. They can only be stunned if you spin them, but if you push them to an electric fence, they will die, and you will get a coin. Sweet freedom, and now I'm going to transform. And another rocky wrencher. You can also stomp them to get a coin, but like I said, coins aren't really that useful. Here we have some sort of interior parts. Now, as I always go for this level, and hopefully it still works. You're normally supposed to go all the way over there, but you can literally just skip this entire part. Makes your life a lot easier. I will show you some shortcuts that are easier, and I'm not gonna do that, otherwise I will get killed. I technically already died four times. This is the Rolling Green Galaxy. I've not died on camera just yet. The Let's Play curse still needs to be activated at a certain point. Those who don't know what the Let's Play curse is, if you can practice the level a lot of times, when you hit that record button, you instantly become a worse player than a 5-year-old. That's basically it. Alright, go over here, more Top Man. You see these guys that often. You only see them in, I think, 2 levels in this entire game. Okay, go over here. Spin button. I actually don't know what happens if you don't press the spin button, you die. I'm not gonna just show you that. Alright, here we are at the boss area. Now here I'm going to show you what's so different about this boss compared to the Wii version right here. Because I actually tried this the first time I practiced this game, HD version. Watch this. Top Maniac actually runs away from you. You have to take down the enemies first. Before he actually starts attacking you, and he actually also tries to avoid you if you hit this button on top. So yeah, this fight is actually a little bit harder. Which is good, but also a bad thing, but yeah. Go away. There we go. There we go. I like this change a lot. Because, like I said, this was a very sad boss. Like, it wasn't even the challenge. Even when I was young. But we did it. And let's get our next star. Okay, that's all the 3 main missions done. We still need to go back to that secret mission with the Hungry Luma that we saw in the last episode. And of course, there has to be a prankster comet for each big level, which I think will... No, it has not appeared yet. Okay, we're gonna do the secret mission first. Only it would appear right away, but apparently not this time. Okay, going back into breaking into the Battlerock, and I just hit my mic right there. Yeah, skip all this stuff, blah blah. I think you need 40 star bits for this one. Or I actually don't remember how much you need for this one. You need a lot. So, get these bombs. Whoa, that was actually kind of cool. Okay. Sometimes the gravity does a little bit some cool stuff. Get a lot of these. And then, oh yeah, you need to break the glass with the bomb, okay. Here we go. Alright, throw it. This is actually one of the more infamous secret missions in this entire game because it's kind of frustrating. You'll see when we get there. For now, let's get the oh geez, controls. Okay, there we go. Get the rainbow star. That makes it a lot easier. A lot of star bits from the chain chomp balls. Let's go destroy them all. Oh jeez. I hope you don't get motion sickness because of this camera angles. Here we go, and that's plenty enough. Let's talk to him. Hey, you, yeah, you. Okay, oh, need 30. Okay, that's even less than I remembered. There we go. Going to transform. Wow, that was a little delay. And the Bama's one, yeah, let's go over there. And let's talk to these guys. These are called Gearmos. These are robot-looking guys. This is the ammo depot, not a garbage dump. What do people think? That you can just toss their trash here and then magically disappear? Dude, this planet literally existed for 5 seconds and it's already polluted. Jeez. Bombs. Oh, now you just need bombs to blow up all the trash. So this is basically the challenge. You have 30 seconds to defeat to get all these, destroy all the garbage with bombs. Sounds simple, right? Well, for most of these bomb throws, you need to do it in one take. Otherwise, you don't have enough time, or well, at least the bomb won't have enough time to explode. Where those yellow dots are, that's where you want to place the bombs. That's kind of a hint of what you need to do actually for this, so yeah, that's the end I'm going to give you. This first one is not too bad. There's going to be a later one that's kind of hard, that's a lot harder and more annoying, but this one is not too bad. Oh, you big. Oh, take this, I just found it lying around. Maybe it will help. And it magically appears on its magnet. And there we go, Secret Star. 2 missions done there at 10 minutes. Let's make it another long episode because the last episode was... Actually, when I cut stuff away, I really have a hard time, you know, when to actually stop because, you know, I'm cutting a lot of stuff away. That's kind of a thing I need to get used to. That's why the last episode was just 50 minutes long. And yep, here it comes. A new type of prankster comet, the Daredevil comet. These can be pretty tough. These Daredevil comet. What does it do? Well, you'll see. Yes. Wee. Top Maniac's terrible run. As I said, the boss is a little bit harder. And terrible run means you have to beat the boss without getting hits. You have 1 health for this boss. You have 1 shot at this. The boss is a little bit harder compared to the Wii version, so first time this boss wasn't too bad. But now it can actually be quite challenging, so be careful. Go. Oh. Yep. Don't do this to me, game. Okay, thank you. There we go. That's 2. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that was almost too soon. And there we go. I always get a little bit nervous when it comes to these aerial runs, especially the later ones that are actually challenging. But for now, let's get the star and move on. And that's it for Battlerock Galaxy for now. Yeah, let's go to the next level, I suppose. More star bits. Which is not a question mark, which means it's 1 mission. It is Hurry-Scurry Galaxy. Introduces into another mechanic that's kind of annoying. Especially for later levels. Shrinking Satellite. These platforms are kind of annoying. Once we talk to Nerd Toad over there, we'll all know why it's kind of annoying. The forefronts are ready when you step on it. Be careful. Yep, if you step on it, it will disappear forever. If you have played it through it, you can stop these platforms, which makes it less annoying. But it's still not the most annoying. It's still... Jeez, I cannot talk. It's not... It does not make it easier. It's still pretty challenging. Alright, let's get these going. There we go. And what you need to do for this part over here is you need to collect all the musical notes. And it goes basically like kind of like that. It's not actually music, it's just notes. Like literal musical notes. Thank God you don't have to go through all of these platforms. And there we go. And wow, we're speedrunning right for these missions. 4 missions done under 15 minutes, I'll take it. I think there's enough time to go toward the boss of this dome. Okay, complete, high score, star bits. Yeah, let's go to the boss. Which is this time Bowser's Star Reactor. And let's shoot him in the eye this time. Come on. There we go. The mission is the Fiery Strongholds. Now, if you're a big Super Mario 64 fan, you might know the music that plays in this area. Not gonna be quite sure you can listen to it. I think people were surprised, were actually surprised that they used an actual remix of the Bowser team, Bowser level team from Mario 64, which is one of the best Bowser teams in the Mario series, so I'll take it. I actually played 64DS before the NCP original version, so I do know this song. I especially love the remix of that in Galaxy 2. It sounds even more intense, and I'm gonna get hit, am I? Ugh, that was insanely close, okay. Screw one up, because I don't need it. This first Bowser level was really not that bad. Lots of fire, of course. Lots of fire traps, lots of fire bars. And okay, that was expected. We got a coin, so that's good. And here he is. Trying to kill us once again, this time with fire balls. No, fire meteors, but that, you know what I mean. Whoa! Okay, that was really glitchy. That looked actually kind of funny. Whoa! You finally made it. Just in time for me to stomp you into space bits. Here we go. Our first battle against Bowser. Which honestly is kind of a joke, this first fight. Alright, he has a jumping attack. He does an earth kind of shake attack. All you need to do once he does a big jump, you make sure that he jumps in front of the sort of glass. And the tail's on fire, and then you need to spin him twice. That's how you do damage to him. For each place you can do something new, like these fireballs. You can jump 2 times now. I will agree this first fight is an absolute joke. It is a little bit hard to figure out what you need to do when you play this for the first time, but once you do, it's really not that hard. However, I do want to talk about the music for the Bowser's fight. It's one of the best Bowser fight themes in the entire Mario series. Especially when Bowser's tail is on fire, you'll hear the chorus of the theme, like right here. Which is freaking amazing. It's actually on YouTube right now. You can hear it. It sounds really epic. Right, this, there we go. And I missed. Okay, well, let's try again. Excuse me. There we go. And that's it. Watch how. Foolish Mario, my plan's too far along now. You really think you can stop me? And here he is, our next Grand Star. Yeah, let's get it. Opens up, jeez. Our next dome. Turns into green. It actually does go from the coldest to the hottest color. It's complete. We're already over a fifth away of all the stars. And a bunch of new galaxies unlocked, jeez. You rescued another Grand Star. Powers return to another dome in the back of the observatory. But I still don't think we have the Power Star power need to fly the observatory through the universe. The villain who kidnapped your special one took her far from here, to the center of the universe. Once our Power Star power is restored, the observatory will be able to go there. And then you can reunite with your special one. I think you kind of sort of explained it already after we got our first one. Second one. The first big boss, but you know what I mean. Anyway, we're not gonna go to the next dome just yet. We're actually gonna go to the Hungry Luma of this dome of the fountain, which is honestly one of my least favorite levels in the entire game. Remember that mechanic I talked about during Space Jam Galaxy, the third main mission with those uh, gray wobbly thingies? I don't know what they're supposed to be called. Well, prepare to. You have to master it by now. You just watch. Slingpot Galaxy. This is actually quite a difficult level. A quite difficult level there. A very sticky situation. Yep, this entire level is that mechanic, alongside some Polestar mechanic as well. If you're not good at aiming with these things, you're not gonna like this level. Myself included, I don't like this level. This actually is one of my least favorite levels. But yeah, you guys are gonna love me doing this. Especially after I missed on the first try. Good thing is, I guess there are a lot of star bits, so I can at least get one-ups. I don't like this level. I don't like this level! Well, at least we get some one-ups every time. And get even more star bits out of that, out of this. Just think positive. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna calm down over here. No, no, no. And okay, the first half done. There is actually a checkpoint in this level. If there was not, then I would rank this easily as my least favorite. Hungry Luma level. Well, these silver star bits though. So even more one-ups. It is a good star bit grind level. That's always a good thing. I'm not gonna get that. That's for even more star bits. I get this. Watch out for the fire bars. You can make the shortcut pretty easily right here. Yes, okay, good. Now you gotta be real careful over here. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. Thing is, if you miss right here, you actually die, so you gotta be careful. Ah, come on. Wow, that was a really long time to load. Alright, let's do this quickly this time. I don't care about this level at all. Are you kidding me? Whoever thought this as the second Hungry Luma level deserves to go to hell. Well, at least I have over 200 star bits right now, which is don't see it every day. Thank you. No more. Okay, good thing that's over. I thought the game froze there for a second. Then I would have been really pissed. we had something new right here. Rosalina's library opened. You can read the storybook, which I will. That is the thing I was talking about in the last few episodes. I'm gonna show you Rosalina's storybook during our main quest, not after we beat the game. So that's something I will do in the next episode, of course. So I guess I'm gonna say since it's 25 minutes, we're gonna end this off right now. So next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're gonna head towards Dome, which is called the Kitchen, and we're gonna read the first chapter of Rosalina's story. See you guys next time.